And we are live. We have a very special guest. He's infamous in the poker and DFS community. You might know him as the Manz. He's on the search for Tom Dwanz. He's vaping. He's out in the streets doing the craziest shit you can imagine. He's out of control, but we got him today on the PokerTube podcast. Welcome, Pete Manzinelli.
Cheers. Yo, Jeff Boski's dude. I see you out here doing these live hangs. I've been waiting for my invite. You know, normally I'm also in the interview chair, so I don't know. Are you interviewing me? Am I interviewing you? What are we doing here?
I think it's a mutual interview. It's a Google Hangout, as they call it. But we're going to, have a good time, talk to some fans in the chat, and really ask the hard-hitting questions. No softballs on this interview.
No softballs. And yeah, dude, we actually just met in person for the first time last weekend in Las Vegas.
That's true. That's true. A nice meetup at the South Point. Casual 1-2 game. A lot of action. A lot of fun.
It was a good time. A lot of Manz fans came out, and then people were, pleasantly surprised to see you there as well. And we had some crazy action, dude. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out that video that posted on the PokerTube YouTube channel yesterday, got to check it out, dude. There was like all-ins every other hand. That's true. That's true.
That guy with the sumo wig, I don't know what he was about, but he was shoving like a madman.
That's right, dude. Manz starts a little cash game. Everyone comes in, they get shove happy. They kind of want to impress me. So we get a lot of action. That's just kind of what happens.
Yeah, there was some good back and forth between you and the local reg, Cedric.
Oh my goodness!
Wish we could have videotaped some of those interactions. There was some witty banter, some jabs going back and forth.
I know. I didn't get much. I did have one from the cutting room floor of Cedric. So Jeff Boski's talking about this dude. He was a reg, and he would do this move where he would come sit at the table, play maybe 5 hands, then get up and leave for 45 minutes to an hour, and it was driving us batshit crazy.
He was too big time for our game, but he held his own until I slow rolled him at the end, and he got real mad.
He got real mad, yeah, dude. He started giving away his chips. I think Manz had him on tilt. We were kind of working a 2-man scheme there. Manz was with a little speech play, had him on tilt, and then he funneled the chips to you.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. He was pretty upset. He couldn't believe he was getting slow rolled. I put on a good acting job, I guess.
That's right, dude. So Cedric, yeah, and I offered Cedric a pair of game-worn sunglasses, and he turned them down. I mean, talk about looking a gift horse in the mouth.
His loss, man. Those are some sweet shades. What are those, $200-300 each?
Easily, dude, easily. I mean, that's how much I would resell them for, but they're at least worth $3,000 on the open market.
Yeah. Do you have a website where people can buy those?
I haven't gone that. I've just been, interacting directly with fans. I need to talk with my distributor in China, and we'll get these people. So if you do want these, hit me up on Twitter at Pete Manzinelli, or slide into my emails, themanz.69.420@gmail.com. We can get you some of the Manz glasses.
Excellent. I'm sure that'll be a hot commodity. I know blue blockers were huge in the late 80s. I saw all the senior citizens wearing them. You're bringing them back on a whole new generation. I dig it.
That's right. Oh, we got John Sutton's in the chat talking about the slow roll, saying pulling a Deeb. That's true. And by the way, Sean Deebs, he's going to be appearing in the upcoming King of the Hill 2 tournament. That's the remix basically of what they just did with Dougie Polks and Phil Hellmuth, but they got him, Olivier Bousquet's, Deebs. They got Tony Caps, and who's the other guy I'm forgetting?
Okay.
And Tonka, that's right. So it's going to be a great little thing. The Manz might be involved. We'll be making some videos about that. But yeah, the deep slow roll, dude. You took one out of his playbook.
Yeah, it was just perfect timing. I couldn't deny. He called me on a huge bet on the river with ace high. I thought he was sweet. I showed him the king high, and then my other card was a 3 of a kind. So he didn't see that one coming.
Right. So let's talk about this. There's a guy in the chat, Loeggies, and he's asking the question, dude, we post these videos on PokerTubes. I just want to see comments about myself, about the Manz, and it's always, when is Boski going to vlog again? When are you going to vlog? Where are your vlogs? I miss the vlogs, blah, 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 blah. Tell the people what the deal is with your vlogs.
Well, I'm actually facing a multi-million-dollar lawsuit by YouTube for copyright infringement for all the artists that I've put in my videos. No, I'm just kidding. There's no copyright infringement. But I did really step out of line to get that great music for you to all enjoy. All the classics fit in with the themes. But I'm just taking a break. You know, I did 109 months. There's plenty of content if you want to rewatch them. So much blood, sweat, and tears and misery and disappointment was put into those videos. Feel free to watch them again, read the comments. A lot of good stuff out there. If I come back, I'm going to make it good. If not, I'm going to stick with these. These interviews are a lot more enjoyable for me, less time consuming, and I like the interaction with relative famous guests that I can bring entertainment for my fans this way.
I don't think people realize, I mean, I personally have someone that edits all of my videos for me. I have this minion and he does it all. But somebody like you, a man of the peoples, you have to do all this editing on your own. It takes a long time. I don't think people appreciate how hard it is being a YouTube poker vlogger in those streets. And maybe people just need to know you got to recharge your batteries every once in a while. Let Boski's recharge. He's going to come back with a flood of inspirations. And he's going to take over the poker vlogging game in due time. I know you're going to do that.
It's possible, but if anybody wants to vlog, they can do it. There's nothing stopping them from becoming the next Andrew Needy, Brad Owens, Jeff Boski's. Here, you got an iPhone. There's a free app on your iPhone. It's called iMovie. Put some clips in there, video, pictures, music. Boom, and you're good.
It's true. And the thing is, it's even more than that. You know the old saying, if a tree falls in the forest and nobody heard it, that it ever happens. You actually didn't ever play poker unless you vlog about it. So just think about that. If you try to send a text and you're like, hey, Joe, dude, I had a fun session. He's like, no, I need to see the receipts, dude. Unless you see the vlog, you did not play poker. So what Jeff's saying is you need to get out there. You need to start vlogging.
That's true. You want to see vlogs? Create your own. You might become the next superstar. You'll see how much effort is put into every vlog, the disappointment, the enjoyment. I got a text saying there's no volume on the interview. Live chat. I haven't heard any complaints. You guys can hear us, right?
I think live chat seems to be hearing us, right? Live chat, you hear us? Brian Winters, John Sutton's, Loegis, you guys got us?
Yeah, we should be good. Yeah, one text. Maybe my buddy's audio's messed up on his computer for some reason, but we'll keep the party going.
Let's see. We got all right. They said I can not only hear and see the bitterness, I can taste it, dude. These guys got it. Your friend's got to figure out his AV situation. Nice, dude. We got a poppin' chat going right now. I want to scroll back a little. Brian Winters said Poker Manz going up against PokerGo live on YouTube. No question, Manz wins. Hands down. Boski's. I know how I feel about that. How do you feel?
PokerGo is some fine entertainment. A few things that I find funny about it are on breaks. We pay the high price of $10 a month, and there's still commercials for Aria. Can't we see something other than commercials for our paid viewing pleasure?
I don't know, dude. I kind of like that scene outside the Aria. You know, you got the cars going by and you just get reminded over and over. Because sometimes I forget. I'm like, where is this being played? And then I'm like, oh, the Aria. So I think it's like a nice reminder to have. But yeah, no, PokerGo. I've been watching a little of the Poker Masturbators. It's a little hard to follow because they're not telling you what's happening at the other tables. You just have the featured table. So even though it's a tournament, it just feels a little bit like a cash game. But there's been some fun action. My boy Philly Hellmuth getting trolled by the Crown Up guys, Fedor Holtzes. That was a good time. Did you see that clip?
Oh, yeah. We wish we could play with you every day.
That's right, dude. Yep. So Philly Hellmuth, you know, the young guns, the young wizards, they're coming for you, Phil. They're coming for you. But, you know, Phil's on quite the heater right now, dude. He definitely has some legs to stand on.
Yeah, even the sun shines on a dog's ass once in a while. Is that the term?
That's right. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut.
That's true. Yeah, it's nice seeing him get owned by the real professionals and getting put in his place. I missed the last hour or so, but I heard there was a lot of drama last night with him going off on a tangent on Sottenheimer Goose Core. Did you see that?
I did. He was upset at him as well.
Did he bust last night?
Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know Phil Hellmuth's super low stack going into today. I know he only has like 50,000 and the big stacks have like 700,000. So he's going to need some of that white magic double up powers to get going.
Yeah, maybe you can use some of those stolen ultimate bet funds to rebuy.
That's right. That's right. The chat is popping off. We got some questions here. Someone, Robert Catarinas wants to know, Manz, talk about Dwanz, bro. What's the status? Is he okay? This is actually a good segue from talking about the Aria, because when I was in Las Vegas last week, I did do a reconnaissance mission to the Aria. I barrel rolled my way into Phil Ivey's room, tried to sniff around, didn't come up with any clues other than Tom Dwanz's scent. I could tell he had been there. So I know he's alive. I know he's well, but as I keep saying, the situations under which he keeps coming up, everyone thinks he's back. I'm not buying it, Boskis. I'm not buying it. He might be quote unquote back, but the powers that be, the puppets behind him, are orchestrating this to make things seem okay. He's not okay. He still owes a lot of people a lot of money, and there's a reason he doesn't want to go on any podcast or talk to anybody, because he knows there's truth out there, truth that I will find. Tommy Dwanz, I will find you.
I know you're on the hunt, but what's your end goal when you do find him?
My end goal is to I want what everybody else wants, right? I want my friendship back with Tommy Dwanz. I mean, the memories we had together back in the day are just, I get emotional talking about it. And I want him to be back on TV regularly. I want his debts paid. I want the Jungle Man Challenge done with. I don't want him living in Macau. I want him here in the States. I want him playing at the World Series of Pokers, doing bracelet bets. I want a return to normalcy. And this is not normal. This is a facade of normalcy.
Yeah, well, hopefully, let's pray for Tom, save Tom. Hopefully Tom's okay. Hopefully he's not at 100 million in makeup and in a dungeon in Macau.
That's right, dude. This is the thing. There's so much more to this story, and I will continue to tell it. I will continue to look for him. Do not worry, people. I am on the case. You do not have to worry about that.
Okay. Brian Winters in the chat says, Jeff, I miss your intros with the porn stars. Well, I have good news on that front. You can still rewatch all the intros and outros with porn stars I met at AVN, including a special cameo by Jessie Jane, Sexy Jessie J on Instagram. I don't want to curse it, but you might want to stay subscribed to the Jeff Boski channel. We may have a special movie star on tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hopefully she doesn't fall through again, but if not, it should be great entertainment for my 97% male viewing audience.
Dude, nobody pulls more hot poker guests than you, Boskis. You got these girls in poker, you get these porn stars, you get the Manz, dude. I mean, you are just rolling in these wildly attractive guests. How do you do it, dude?
It's all about effort. I don't know these people. I don't have great networking skills. If you can track them down on Instagram, email them, talk to their agents, it's all on me. I put in the work and I get the results. You don't want to curse the darkness. You just got to light a candle sometimes.
That's right, dude. Michael Jordan said you miss 1,000,000% of the shots you don't take. So Jeff Boski takes those shots. He slides into those Instagram DMs. Next thing you know, he's chatting her up on Google Hangouts. Done, done, done.
Oh, I'm deep in the Instagram DMs. I've been actively pursuing a lot of 90s stars, such as Tiffany Amber Thiessen, Kelly Kapowski, all the Saved by the Bell characters. It's worth a shot. If I can get them on, it could be a chain reaction of 90s reality stars. We'll get Screech. We'll get Family Manners. We'll get all the TGI Friday stars and get to see what they've been up to for the last 20 years.
Dude, wait for it. Saved by the Boski. That's what it is, dude. You rebrand, you have a video, you're done with the poker vlogs. It's Saved by the Boski. You bring in all these 90s hot stars, and then you interview them, dude. I just came up with your business model for you.
I like that. I might have to pay you something for that intro. That'd be great.
That's right. Matthew Kolesny's in the chat asks, Manz, what's your tourney earnings? Thank you very much for asking. You'll notice that I actually requested that Hendon Mob take down my listing because it was too embarrassing for the rest of the poker world. But all I can say is imagine a 7-figure number and then add a 0. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta keep it on the DL. You don't want all the groupies coming out just going after you for your money. They want to go after you for your looks.
That's right. I know. And I mean, you guys like us, we know how hard that is to, know when a woman is truly interested in us or when they're interested in our money or in our vlog fame. That can be very tough.
Oh yeah, many vlog groupies out there, much like a lot of the females in the poker world that I've coined pole vaulters. You can figure that one out. And I think it's very applicable for getting stakes and working your way around the poker community to, get knowledge in the poker world and to get the eventual big score without having to risk any of your money.
That's right. Dude, we got someone else. We got my boy Johnny Ringo's in the chat saying you can't hear anything. I think our audio is good. Most people can hear us, right?
My buddy said he can hear us now from text.
Yo, Johnny Ringos, I think you gotta get your audio set up. Maybe your headphone jack is plugged in wrong or the internet's sketchy. But dude, the people can hear us. Okay. Oh, Greg Boskis. Is this guy related to you?
I doubt it.
All right, dude, I like that. That's just someone changed their Google name to honor you. But he says, Manz, was that Owens guy scared to sit in the game at South Points because of you? I'm glad you noticed this in the edit because Brad Owens came around and then he didn't appear in anything else. And yes, the answer was scared. He saw the money, the way it was flying around at the table. And I think the stakes were just too big for him. He said, I might not play as well when I'm playing kind of out of my depth. And I don't know what you thought, Jeff, but it was pretty sad.
I think he was scared. 1-2 no limit. It's not in his ballpark. I don't think he wants to play with all the good players like us. He'd rather be bum hunting Nemi's game.
That's right, dude. Shout outs to Brad Owens, though. He swung by the South Points Casino, said hi. Andrew Nemi's didn't make it out. He was too busy, I don't know, fixing a drone, I think. But yeah, we'll have to get some more of those games going in the near future. They're always a good time.
I agree. I like next time you're in town, we'll definitely have to meet up and possibly bowl again, $1 per pin, see what happens.
All right. Does your audience, and forgive me, I haven't seen your entire catalog of vlogs. Does your audience know about you being into bowling? Because I want to tell a story to everyone here.
I featured bowling for about 2 minutes in one vlog with some sweet slow-mos and time lapses of me bowling. Got tons of thumbs down.
Tons of thumbs down. Well,
they want the poker.
All right, but I better tell this bowling story right now because this reveals a little something about Boski he probably wouldn't say to himself. So here we are. We finished the game at South Point Casino, right? We're done playing poker, and Boski says, oh, conveniently, they have a giant bowling alley up here. Manz, you want to come up and bowl a little? And I have a little bowling experience back in my day, so I'm like, sure, Boski, let's go bowl, friendly game, we'll just have fun. Now all of a sudden Boski starts saying, yeah, we can bet a little, a little $1 per pin action. And then I'm like, my spidey senses are starting to tingle. I'm like, is the hustle on here? So I asked Boski, what do you bowl? What do you bowl? And I can't pin him down. He will not tell me what his handicap is. This is a surefire sign that you're about to be hustled. So I, being the Manz, the open guy, I admit, I used to be like a 300 bowler back in the day. More realistically now, I said I'm like 150, 155. Anyways, we go up there and Boski gets us, he basically says, okay, I'm like a 170. So he's giving me only 15 pins. This dude bowls a 185 right out of the gate. The Manz bowls his worst game of his life, doesn't even crack 100. I swear Mercury was in retrogrades. And I was on the hook for like $100 to you. And let me also back up. I missed the part here. Boski has his own ball at the casino. And not just one ball, 2 balls for what he uses for different grades of oil and texture on the lane. I got straight hustled by you, Boski, and I'm still not over it.
I got lucky. I was bowling real good that day. Ends up, you did the big double or nothing, so no one lost any money. You bowled great that last game, so it was kind of like you were sharking me in a way.
It is true. I forgot to tell the last part of that story. I then got Boski to spot me 70 pins on the next game, and I beat you outright. I think it was like 174 to 173. So the hustled got hustled. That's just how it goes. And by that, I mean we broke even. But I just want to know, I was forthcoming about my handicap. I tried to set a true line, and you sandbagging son of a bitch tried to keep that under wraps.
It's just all part of the hustle, you know. Now the secret's out. You just killed all my future bowling action, so it all evens out.
That's right, dude. So I'm sorry. I know all you poker heads just want poker talk, but I thought you needed to know that Boski is like a legit Moonlights pro bowler. But South Point Casino, that's a nice setup there for some lanes.
Absolutely. Good prices, too. I was lucky to say the correct code word at the counter, which also gave up my hustle to give us a nice discount.
That's right. But another thing, Boski seems to know everybody in town. He goes up there, says some code word to the attendant at the bowling alley, and they knock $20 off our bill. I'm just like, how deep does this Boski rabbit hole go?
Yeah, cover is blown, but yeah, it's nice to know the way around town in Vegas, get some discounts. I was upset you didn't want to join me for the $5 steak and egg special, but I know you had to wake up early for your drafts the next day.
Yep, I was out there in Vegas doing some high-stakes fantasy football drafts. Needed to get my beauty sleep so I could pick the right players. But next time, dude, we'll get the steak and eggs. We'll set a fair line, and I'll take you down in bowling.
Sounds great. I look forward to that. KJack23 in the chat says Topanga, get Topanga Lawrence on the future pod. Excellent idea. I will hunt her down on Instagram and try my best to get a hold of her.
That's right. We got another question from Brian Winters for you. What do you think about 40-year-old skateboarders who drink Starbucks all day and sleep on a mattress just thrown on the floor? I have no idea who that's in reference to. It literally could be anybody.
Sounds like a real loser to me.
I have no idea who that could be. What do we got? We got Nick Papagiorgio saying, what's up? What is up, Nick Papagiorgios? Dude, I remember you. You're an OG Man's commenter. What is up, dude? We got Johnny Ringo says he's going to be Man's for Halloween. I love it, dude. We'll get you some of the blockers. You get the tank going. Dude, but the only thing that I'm a little worried about is Halloween, you know, it's for the children, right? You want them to be able to get their candy, have a good time. And if you're just out there attracting ladies and getting laid, it might be a bit of a distraction for the children, but I'm sure you can figure that out.
Yeah, that's a bad demographic for the Man's attire. You need to be up in the club or in your local poker room.
That's true. That's true. What do we got here? Matthew Kolesnes wants to know what I'm smoking, dude. I'm just smoking my big old vape, dude. It's just a little vape. It has a little vanilla flavor. Helps me get through the day, dude. I blow sick O-rings. You know how we do.
The sickest.
What do we have? Nick Papagiorgio. Did you see all that shit on his floor in his last video? What a slob. I think we're talking about the skateboarder. Yeah, dude. Do you watch other poker vlogs, Boski?
Less now that I've kind of gotten out of the game, but I still watch the occasional Brad Owen or Nemi, maybe Poker Crowd vlog. We all went out to California for the Stones Casino vloggers game, and we had a great time together. Really cool guys. I'll definitely support their vlogs and comment once in a while to promote them. You guys, if you guys are in the chat, dude, the Man's wants in this next vloggers game, okay? I feel like the Man's, because I mix it up, I'm not always doing vlogs. People don't consider me a vlogger. I am the premier vlogger. I'm sorry, Andrew Nemes, and I deserve to be in that Sacramento vloggers game. So please write to your local congressman, write to, what is it, Stones Casino? Stones, yep. Stones, get Man's in that vloggers game. I was watching it. It was a bit of a snooze fest. No offense, Boskis. I need to be there. So let's get the Man's in that next vloggers game. I'll definitely put in a good word from you. I haven't heard of the next vloggers game happening, but I definitely think they're interested. And I'll definitely recommend you and allow them to watch the quintessential vloggers guide. Isn't that your official vloggers video when you're at Excalibur? I mean, those are synonyms for the words that I used in the title. It's the definitive poker vlog, but same idea, same idea. I came in, I made one poker vlog, I crushed the game, dude, killed the game. Everybody was like, should we just pack it in? Stop. I mean, you stopped making poker vlogs because of this poker vlog I made. That's how demoralizing it was for the rest of the content creators out here. Yeah, you one-upped us all and killed the game in one fell swoop. not much you can do about that.
That's right. What do we got over here? We got Matthew Kolesny's wondering if I've ever been to Miami's. And you know what? Surprisingly, I haven't. Miami, though, it looks like a very nice place. Lots of yachts, lots of women in string bikinis. Seems like a place right up the Manz's alley. We'll have to get me there. We'll shoot a little vlog, just man style in Miami. How about you, Boski? You been to Miami?
I've been to Panama City Beach a few times for spring break, Orlando for some tournaments. But it's a very nice state, except for all the high percentage of criminals and weirdos. But it should be some good poker over there and good hot ladies.
That's true. That's true, dude. Yeah, I think we lay the groundwork for this trip. I'll talk to some of my contacts. You slide into some ladies' DMs from Miami, and we'll just go from there. We'll get a trip going. Sounds good. Let's book it up. That's right, dude. Because we get, Nemes and Owens, they go on these little vlog trips, these games, dude. I think Boski and Manz, we need to team up and go on some of these trips, dude, and show the world some real gritty, hot lady, hot poker content. Yeah, that'd be sick if we can get Pokertube to sponsor us on some sort of world tour. It's true. It's true, dude. There you got it. Slide into our Venmos. Somebody set up a GoFundMe. Send Boski and Manz around the world, dude. I can't think of a better cause in the world than funding Boski and I going on a trip. I can think of all kinds of issues, and I can't think of something more worthy of donations than that. Can you? I can't. Going back to vlogs, I know I've seen a lot of newcomers in the vlog game that have professional camera crews, professional editors. They're spending thousands staked by all these people, sponsors. It's hard to compete when I'm just using my iPhone and my own, creativity. I'm out of the game, but there's some new guys in the game, especially a guy named Fedor. I've seen a couple of his vlogs, and I gotta say, it's pretty comical seeing slow motion cereal. What's going on here? Dude, Fedor, dude, he's got his mind primed, and he's getting his vlog primed, dude. He is in the game, and I can tell you, Fedor is not editing his own vlogs. It's been incredible. You get to see one of the best poker players in the world not playing poker, but buying groceries at Whole Foods. I've just been riveted. You can't make this stuff up. At one point in the vlog, he didn't have bowls to put his granola in, and they had to call down to the front desk to get bowls. I was like, did this just happen? Did this just happen? I lost my shit. It's incredible, dude. It's appointment viewing television. But the outrage and the drama when the room service said that's going to be $1.50 per piece of silverware, and he's like, "Oh, seriously, let's create a GoFundMe to refund Fedor Holtz for having to buy a bowl at the Aria. That's what the GoFundMe should be for." It's a tragedy. No, but Fedor's, dude, he's very fun to watch playing poker. We talked about him trolling Phil Hellmuth. But Fedor, dude, let's lift the energy up a little bit. I did like at the end of your last video, we got some nice ass shots. You were over at Encore or one of the clubs, dude. We had the girls shaking their butts. This is the idea. Fedor, you want to get clicks? Let me tell you how. You get two women in bikinis. They're turned facing the camera, their butts. Then you facing the camera, put your head in between their two butts and shake your head for the camera. That's the kind of content we want to see, Fedor. You have access to all of this. Now you need to deliver on it, okay? So the too long didn't read version is less granola, more of your head sandwiched in between two big butts. That's free advice. He should pay you thousands of dollars for this advice. So really up his vlog game. That's right, because he has an editor, he has a director, but what he needs is a producer, someone to really envision this show. You're too meditative, dude. You're too in a state of just pure zen. You need someone to come in there and be like, Fedor, you need to be bumping and grinding on these women. That's the content we need. Yeah, I agree. A lot of players in the game, even Doug Polk and DeGron, who tried to get in the vlog game during the World Series. They got editors. They got 5 cameramen. It's just not fair. It's tough, dude. And it's why. When are you going to get your editor, dude? When are you going to get the Boski vlog team? No, I think that'd be cheating. It's all original, all organic. I keep it real. I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't bleep out swear words. I'm not afraid to put all the hands I punt away, thousands of dollars in equity in.
and, you know, let people berate me for it. It's fine.
That's right. Nick Papagiorgios, I hear you, dude. You're asking about Dwanz. We talked about him a little bit ago. People said he's not in Vegas anymore. Like I said, I sniffed around. I think he headed out. He went back to China, to Macau. I'm on the case, dude. I'm sniffing around. I got my ears to the ground. I'm doing everything I can, and trust me, you guys will be the first to know when I get another lead, okay? But I'm on it. Just know I'm on it. We got Deadly Croydons. He wants to know about Jeff Gross. Jeff Gross is a cool dude. His videos are worth it just to watch for his wife. See, he gets it. You throw in, you know, some hot ladies, then you have a watchable vlog.
Yeah, I don't know about Jeff Gross myself. I think one of the funniest comments I read about him was he looks into the camera like he was like a girl getting a selfie for the first time.
I like that too. Yeah, because you got to, so if you want to do that, so this is what you do, right? You have to be like the side profile, right? You can't be straight on because that kind of reveals all your imperfections. So you have to be straight on. Let me see if I can do this here. Let me get the cameras. And then you very much have to suck your stomach in, and then you kind of put your chin down, and then you look at the camera. Wait, why am I giving everyone a tutorial how to do a selfie? I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. I just wanted to show people how you're supposed to take a photo that you put on Instagrams. Another free pro tip for everybody out there.
Just dropping knowledge left and right.
What do we got? We got some questions about the marijuanas from Robert Catarinas. He wants to know if it is game theory optimals. He wants to know what my stance is. You know, my stance is the same stance as Las Vegas's, as Denver's, as the great state of Washington's. That shit should be legal, dude. You should be able to puff up in a poker room, dude. You know, everybody's talking about priming your mind, dude. You should be able to prime your mind with a little bit of the reefer, dude. Boski, where are you on this?
I agree. It's a pretty harmless drug in comparison to alcohol, heroin, crack, or cocaine. So even though it's still a Schedule I Class A drug for, you know, putting people in jail for it in most states, I feel it's the most beneficial for medical uses and personal uses to strengthen your outlook on life and just be a better person.
It's true, dude. And not to mention, these states are idiots, dude. It's same with poker, dude. Start legalizing the gambling. Get that money. Get that shmoney, governments. You guys have no money. Fucking tax this shit and you'll be rolling in it, you dumbasses.
100% true. Follow the money.
Follow the money, dude. Dude, Boski, so speaking of Instagram, I go to your Instagram and I'm trying to find the picture of Jeff Boski. I'm like, oh, I wonder what Jeff Boski's up to. I wonder what he looks like. And I just see dog after dog after dog. Are you actually a dog, or are the dogs a cover for you to slide into ladies' Instagram feeds? Like, what is going on this Instagram?
Well, the original reason I got on Instagram was to post pictures of my dogs and just link it to the Las Vegas Boxer Rescue. So hopefully I could get a following, and even if 1 out of 100 people donate $20 every day, that's going to make a big difference for the Boxer Rescue. It's also the same reason I started vlogging, was I thought I could get it out there to promote the Boxer Rescue. Hey, I'm going to play some tournaments. Oh, I'm eating some steak. Oh, I'm going to the strip club. Hey, here's some cute boxers. Help out. And they've raised a lot of money, and I really appreciate everyone that's helped out. And maybe I should put more pics of myself on Instagram, but for now, I enjoy using my GoPro to take action shots at the dog park.
Hey, dude, I like it. And, you know, look, there's a lot of people out there just trying to do, you know, what the Manz does, which is get paid, get laid. And instead, you're selling stuff to raise money for a good cause, to save these good pups. Dude, this is a little bit of a sidetrack. Did you see the video of the dog? It's at a Boise State football game, and the dog runs out and collects the tee and brings it back on the sidelines after every kick. Have you seen that?
No, that's awesome, though.
Yeah, dude. So I just want to, you know, maybe think of good boys doing good boy things. That's your dog. What are your dog's names again?
Clyde and Duke. They are Las Vegas Boxer Rescue alumni. If you'd like to help out the Las Vegas Boxer Rescue, you can donate to them on PayPal, Las Vegas Boxer Rescue 111@gmail.com, or go to jeffboski.com. There should be a link there, along with the Jeff Boski bag and tag t-shirts. 100% of all proceeds go to the Las Vegas Boxer Rescue. So you can represent the Jeff Boski brand, channel, and help save some dogs' lives. It sure beats saving human lives.
That's true. That's a good, that's some good words of wisdom from Boski there. Good guy doing a good thing. Check that out. I want to get to someone in the chat right now. My dude, Simon Squires. Okay, so this guy, I'm leaving the Aria last week when I'm in Las Vegas looking for my dear friend Tom Dwanz. I'm heading back to Planet Hollywoods where I was staying. And this guy comes up to me and says, yo, are you the Manz? Am I in the presence of the Manz? I turn around. There's this guy with two of his friends. They're from Great Britain, I believe. Forgive me if I just said where you're wrong or where you're from wrong. But this guy comes up to me, says we're big fans. Just out of nowhere, dude. It's like I'm just trying to walk to my casino and I'm getting stopped by Manz fans. But now Simon Squires is in the chat and he is asking, Manz, have you considered taking Boski under your wing, coaching him, and taking his game to the next level? And I'm very glad you asked. Boski and I have been in talks. He's not quite able to afford my hourly coaching rate, but I might be able to give him a discount. Where are you at with this, Boski?
I'm always looking to up my game. Information is power. Sometimes you got to spend a little money to get that information. I still do code another promotion. I do coaching. $100 an hour. I give away everything I've learned in 13 years of tournament poker. I've met a lot of great people in Las Vegas. I call them on Skype. I call them on the phone. PayPal, crypto. You can pay me however. Win-win situation.
Dude, I like that. I like how you slipped in crypto. You're like, if you want to pay me in crypto, a little Bitcoin, I know everybody's looking to offload it right now. I'll happily take it in exchange for telling you to fold to a 3-bet. No big deal. No big deal.
Yeah, these are the pro tips that are going to save you hundreds of dollars. Excellent return on your investment.
All right. I think Ed Winchester has a question for you. Best sushi on the strip?
You can go to the more expensive places. Roku or
Nobu?
Nobu, yeah, Nobu's one. Kombucha? No. Kombucha?
I think Boski's just saying any Japanese sounding word he can think of. He's like, you can check out seppuku, shiguru, any of those. They're all great.
Yeah, you can spend $100 at a sushi place real quick, but I'm all about that value. So I go to Goemon, all you can eat on Decatur. $22 for the lunch special. Excellent salmon belly, pork belly, toro, yellowtail, desserts included. Excellent deal. $29 for dinner. Goemon, Goyemon on Decatur.
All right, Nick Papagiorgio's, while we're on this, we're going to turn this into Boski Yelp / TripAdvisors. Where is the best strip club?
I got to give a big shout out to the Spearmint Rhino. Like I was telling you about getting in people's DMs, I sent the Rhino a stock copy-pasted proposal that I sent to all the strip clubs in the area, asking if they want me to do a little tour of their strip club, a couple of interviews with the dancers, get them some more business. I could put it on the Jeff Boski channel. It's a win-win. Only one that replied was the Spearmint Rhino on my birthday. And I talked to him on the phone. I said, hey, it's my birthday. I'm still unsure where I want to go. You guys want to, give us a little something, we'll show up there. And boom, they comped us a full VIP booth, free bottle for me and 6 of my friends. And we went to the Rhino on my birthday and had a great time.
Dude, I love it. That's you being rewarded, for getting in those DMs, for just seeing what opportunities are available. If you don't ask, you don't know.
That's 100% true. It's pretty ridiculous how bottle prices are like $400 per bottle to get a booth. I don't even know. It was completely free. We just tipped, the bartender or the waitress and the security to bring girls over. Another pro tip at strip clubs, it's okay to say no. You're not going to offend them. They're strippers. They don't have feelings like most of us do.
Did you just say strippers don't have feelings, Jeff Boski?
They're more numb to rejection than most people.
I think what Boski's trying to say is they're providing a service. It's very transactional, and so their emotions are distanced from the transaction.
Correct. So you shouldn't feel obligated just because a stripper sits on your lap for them to drink off your bottle, to buy them a drink, to go in the champagne room. Horrible value back there. Stick with the $20 lap dance at the booth, or go to the stage and start throwing out the singles for a little, boob in the face, a little dollar in the thong. Get way more value that way.
That's going to be the name of my new YouTube channel, Little Boob in the Face. Keep an eye out for it. Yeah, we're going to be going to strip clubs and just taking little titties to the face. Tune in, subscribe.
Absolutely. But yeah, it's always a good time. Just limit your spending so you won't have massive regrets, and cap the amount of time you spend, because it's a descending pleasure triangle. The initial rush with all the action, and it just gets less exciting the longer you're there, and the more it's going to cost you, and the more you're going to get duped into false promises in the VIP.
Nick Papagiorgios appreciates your advice. He says he's landing in Vegas Tuesday at 4 and will be at the Spearmint Rhino at 4:30, taking a little titty to his face. So there you go. Jeff Boski out here saving lives with his TripAdvisor strip clubs tips.
Hey, I might shout out to Yelp to try to get some residuals for my expert strip club advice. But for Nick Papagiorgio, Tuesday at 4 p.m., that might be the worst possible time to be in a strip club in terms of variety of women and attractiveness of women.
All right, so maybe Nick Papagiorgio, did you hear that, dude? We might need to, maybe you go to the hotel room, maybe you get some of that good sushi, wait for a more optimal hour to head to the strip club. But I'm sure we all appreciate your enthusiasm for wanting a little titty in the face.
Yeah, but you will get the most attention, because there'll be like a 10-to-1 patron per stripper ratio, and best negotiating ability at that time. But I would look for quality to be high.
What Boski's trying to say is you're trying to look for your pot odds, right? You're trying to make sure that you're getting some nice one-on-one, 2-to-1 to call to get the titty in the face. I'm just trying to put it in their language. Boski, these guys are hungry for poker content. We're talking about sushi and strip clubs. I'm going to have to start translating everything you're saying into poker analogies.
That's a smart move. That's a smart move. They do love the poker. I found that out through analytics and likes to dislike ratios on various videos I've done.
That's right, dude. I mean, why do you think people love me so much? It's because I just give them nonstop poker strategy every single second of my videos, and they keep coming back. And if you deviate from that, they cut you. You're no longer in their inner circle. So you got to keep giving them poker content. When was the last time you played an MTT, sir?
It's been a while. I definitely haven't won an MTT in a long time, or cashed in one in months. I've been focusing on cash games, doing some online stuff, crypto, and promos at South Point, and my bowling league at South Point.
I have an addictive personality. Like, I like to dive into things head first. I'm guessing that's how you are with the MTTs. Like, you went hard at it. Now you need a little breather, focus on some other things, and you'll probably be refreshed, maybe ready to play a little bit down the road, right? Absolutely.
Same way. If I go for something, I want to be the best at it, and almost an OCD, addictive personality, is usually the most profitable way to go, because in most occupations, 99% of the people are just going to be earning the average wage, or you want to be the 1% that's making 10x what everybody else is.
Yeah, and I mean, everybody's not blessed with the Manz skills where you can just bank every other tournament you play. It's more typical over a long stretch. You lose a lot of tournaments over and over and over, because that's just how it goes. There's a lot of variance. There's a lot of flips, a lot of things that don't go your way. That can be demoralizing after a long period of time. So I like the idea to reset. If you're a normal person, I personally don't succumb to these kind of more human emotions. Like strippers. I'm similar to strippers in that way. I don't suffer from those emotions. But I think you're going to get back out there on those streets. I think you're going to bowl a few more games. You're going to go to a few more all-you-can-eat sushis, and then you're going to get back out there and you're going to start crushing again.
Very possible. The Win Classic series is coming up next month, and I love playing at the Win, so I'll probably give those a little gamble.
You mentioned crypto. Are you out here in the crypto streets trading, buying, selling daily? Or are you just buying and holding? What's your portfolio look like?
It's looking good. Did a lot of research, got a lot of good information from a lot of smart people, and you got to make your money work for you. So you got to make moves. I've thought about making another YouTube crypto channel instead of the vlog, under a different name and a completely hidden appearance.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, I'll tell you about that off air.
Whoa, look at that little, yeah, dude. I'm worried you're stretching yourself too thin, because you're gonna bring back the poker vlog. We have Boski by the Bell, where you bring back 90s porn stars on the site, and now you have what I would assume would be called like BTC Boski Bitcoin Boski. So I mean, how many YouTube channels can one man run?
They're all just you know, fires in the oven or whatever you want to call it. Just possible hobbies.
Global Copier says Jeff needs a little titty to do an MTT. They're just saying if you suck on the little titty real quick, just so then you'll get the sustenance. Hey, actually, do you have the almond milk? Take a sip of the almond milk. I feel like that can simulate sucking on a titty. Take a sip of the almond milk, then you'll feel like doing an MTT.
Almond milk's good. I was thinking about doing a food vlog. Actually, that's the other thing people want me to do. They like the way I cook filet mignons. And if I could get the same type of deal from expensive steakhouses where they count my meal and I do a little review for them, I think that'd be fun.
Look at this, dude. Now you have 4 different vlogs you're doing. You have 4 different vlogs. Boski, we need to focus you. I need to grab you by the face right now and say, focus, Boski.
Yeah, it's tough. You just can't get bored. Got to stay on your toes and go for the next thing.
All right, dude. All right. What's the deal with this chair, dude? Like most people, I'm sitting here and just, a computer chair, whatever. And dude, did you just knock off a lazy boy? Like what is going on with this chair? And it's like in your kitchen. I feel like no one has ever asked you, why are you vlogging in a lazy boy inside your kitchen?
Well, you can't see this area. The kitchen's behind me, and this is a whole enclosed workstation with 4 different monitors for security, TV, computers, all the electronics for my old poker days and crypto trading, stuff like that. So it's just convenient to have the kitchen behind me. And yes, this is a Gibson by Lazy Boy, what I found to be the most comfortable chair. People like computer chairs, but if you're spending 8 hours a day in a computer chair, that's going to fuck up your back. So it's best to be comfortable as long as you don't get too comfortable and fall asleep.
That's true. That's true. You said you're playing a little online poker these days too?
I got this house all set up 2 weeks before Black Friday hit. So that didn't work out as good as it should have, but there's still some online sites available, but I'm not really heavy in that anymore.
Yeah, dude, it's tough out there. I'll bounce around on the ACR streets a little bit, America's Card Rooms, but it's slim pickings, dude. You go in there and it's just kind of like depressing. It feels like walking into like a garage sale, or a thrift store, and you're like, yeah, there's like shirts in here, but they've been worn by someone 9 times and there's a hole in it, so it's hard to get excited about buying the shirt. That's how I feel about going into ACR right now.
That's a very accurate representation of ACR. The bigger concern is the possible collusion with the small player fields. And it's called ACR, but over half the accounts are from Russia. And half of those accounts are bots that are just unbeatable because they are better than humans.
No, I will not let that stand. Listen to me. If you're one of these bots out there, I don't care if you're a Ukrainian bot, a Russian bot, a Yugoslavian bot. I don't care what Eastern European bot you are. The Manz will take you down. You want to play heads up, dude? Just slide into my DMs. I don't care, bot. I'll take you down. I don't care about your AI. The Manz's brain is bigger than every computer in the world ever put together. Get on my level. I will take the bots down one at a time.
I appreciate your confidence and optimism, but the recent CMU heads up challenge, humans versus bots, the bots crushed them. Because
what humans? Was Manz one of the humans they had?
They forgot to recruit the Manz, but it was a bunch of the top 4 heads up pros. Jason Les, I think Donger Kim, a couple of the guys. It was the same thing that Doug Polks went to a few years ago, but they beat him. So maybe they didn't have Doug Polk this year. So who knows?
Look, hey, next time you do this challenge, get the A team, get Boskis and Manz. We'll take down the computers. You know who else? Like strippers, like Jeff Boski. No, like Manz. We don't have emotions, okay? We will take them down. Squanch Patrol's asking the chat, indica or sativa. Jeez, dude, I think our chat, we got a bunch of stoners in our chat, dude. I like a little bit of a blend, dude. I don't want to be too much of a body high. I don't want to get too loopy. I'm somewhere just nice and sweet, right in the middle, like Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, a good hybrids, good for midday. I think it's based on time of day. Sativa in the morning to get you more cerebral and focused, and a heavy indica at night to give you that body buzz and optimal sleeping.
That's right, dude. There it is. There's the pro tips, dude. You guys, you smoke weed, then you go get all you can eat sushi, then you get nice one-on-one time at the Spearmint Rhino, then you buy some crypto, and then you crush a bot on ACR. We just planned your entire day for you right here.
That's the blueprint. Jay-Z would be proud of you.
That's right. We got Nick Papagiorgio's. Manz would be stacking them like Jenga. He gets it, dude. Manz ain't afraid of these bots, dude. I'm not afraid of the bots. All right. Do we have any other questions in the chat for us here? Any other questions? I know Boski's feeling a little under the weather today. You know, Manz is just, you know, feeling like Manz on top of the world like usual. But if you guys have any questions for us, hit us up in the chat. But otherwise, this has been a good time, dude.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure talking to you. I look forward to the next time you come out in Vegas. I saw you weren't just some nit at that poker table. Every bluff you made was successful. It was incredible, and you showed them. That's right, dude. And you know what? I will say, and this kind of happened to me at the World Series of Poker, I have this image that people think I'm this crazy dude. So a lot of times I'm not able to bluff because people are calling me every time. So it forces me to be a little bit more tighter because I get paid off. But at this game, I was getting so much respect from these Manz fans. I was just having to push them off of pots. So yeah, that game ended up being Manz making a lot of plays. I wasn't getting a lot of cards, so I had to win some pots with this muscle, dude. I had to flex the muscle. Look, we got Nick Papagiorgio's. When will the next game be? I don't know, dude. Next time I'm out in Vegas. I know I go every January. Like second week, I go for, it's when the NFL divisional round. I go out there to watch some football games. So I know for a fact I'll be out there in January. So I mean that's a long ways out, but we can plan on getting a game going then. Sounds great. Definitely better hit me up. Appreciate PokerTube linking us up. Two great personalities that mesh well together. Should be a bright future, whether we're traveling strip club review tour, local 1-2 games, all you can eat sushi joints. Should be fun. Should be fun. It looks like we got a few more questions trickling in here for you, Boski. How do you win 3 Winry buys in a row? A lot of luck, momentum, confidence, and I think the vlog helped somehow. Just the self-reliance, or no? It's like I have someone to answer to. Talking into my phone every 2 hours, telling my phone my chip stacks, telling them what I'm going to do, how I'm going to bluff, how I'm going to abuse the bubble. It kind of is like the secret, you know. You tell yourself you're going to be successful. Say I'm a winner today. I'm not going to lose, and it gives you that couple extra percentage in those all-ins. It's true, dude. It is. Good question. We got, all right, soulful music, dude. We were talking about this. Is Boski going to start poker vlogging again? He's got a lot of projects, dude. He's starting a Bitcoin vlog. He's starting a food vlog. He's starting a sushi vlog. He's starting a stripper vlog. He's starting a bowling vlog. So he's going to be vlogging in some capacity. You just might not know when, and you might not know what it's about. Stay tuned to jeffboski.com and Jeff Boski on YouTube. Make sure you check out the Manz on Twitter. That's right. The fans want to know what happened. He said, what was that tweet about? Coming out of the grandma's basement and something bad happened? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Was that tweet deleted? There was a deleted tweet? Boski, are you trying to fuck with me right now? What are you trying to say, dude? Oh, no. Oh, maybe I got some fake news. Wait, dude, was there a tweet that I missed? You tweeted it. What did I tweet, Boski? A little accident. Dude, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. We won't talk about that. Wow. This is Boski's. I don't know if Boski's trying to troll me right now. No. If I blacked out and tweeted something I didn't know. We'll talk about it off air. But yeah, dude, I say we wrap it up. I think this was a good session, dude. The chat was popping, dude. Thank you guys for coming out. That's right, dude. Nick Papagiorgio right there. Bag and tag, get paid, get laid. It's the dudes of PokerTube. You got it, dude. It's summed up right there. Those are the words to live by right there. Words to live by. Yeah, dudes, keep following PokerTube on Twitter. We got videos coming out on the YouTubes regularly. Yeah, dude, we're gonna keep bringing that good shit to you guys. Hell yeah! Thanks for joining me, Pete. Always a pleasure. Subscribe to PokerTube to get the alerts. We're bringing nothing but fire to this channel. If you don't have an alert, you don't know if it's going live. You can't join the chat. What are you going to watch on replay? Yeah, that's fun, but it's not interactive. So hit subscribe. PokerTube on YouTube.
That's right. I don't got anything else to say for now other than get paid, get laid, eat sushi, don't go bowling with Boski, buy Bitcoin. Strippers do have feelings, but not complete feelings. Anything I'm forgetting?
That's a perfect synopsis to this excellent podcast. Thanks again for joining us, Pete.
Peace.
And we're out.